Welcome back. Still tuned into Halftime Report here on CNBC-TV18. Well, the Health Minister will hold a meeting with COVID experts today in light of the rise in cases in China, US, Brazil, Japan and Korea. Diagnostic stocks on the back of this are witnessing a surge, but players are not expecting a significant uptick in COVID revenues. Ekta, what are you picking up? What does it really mean?
Well, exactly that. At this point in time, nobody is perturbed with regards to the COVID-19 cases globally at this point. Just to put the news into perspective, like Sonal mentioned, the Health Minister is going to be holding a review on COVID-19 today. They are meeting amid the rising cases globally, especially in China as well as the US. Now, the lab companies that, I did speak to briefly in the morning, they did say that, currently COVID testing is insignificant. There has been no change which has taken place in the curve as we speak. Unless there are hospitalizations, there is severity which rises when it comes to COVID-19, they do not expect testing to rise. Remember that in the previous spot that we had, a lot of the people were actually just using home tests. So we had already seen that trend take place. If in case there's a different variant, if in case the severity is different, hospitalizations take place, then the game changes. But nonetheless, as of now, there's no change in the curve. Even if there is a rise in testing, remember that the diagnostic industry itself has changed drastically in the past 2 years. There's high amount of competition. So don't expect those kind of heady gains that we saw right at the start of COVID-19 when diagnostic companies did benefit. Now, in terms of what they did in the previous quarter when it came to COVID-19, Dr. Lal's Path Lab saw 91% fall in revenue. Metropolis, 84% fall in COVID-19 revenue in the previous quarter, year-on-year. Thyrocare down almost 100% in terms of COVID-19 revenue on a year-on-year basis. So it's become insignificant for them, really. Valuation comparison, they're still heady in terms of valuations, quite expensive, but they're off the peak that they were when you compare them to their 52-week high. In fact, I did catch up with Om Manchanda of Dr. Lal's in our special series on Medicine Box. This was a couple of weeks ago in their head office in Gurgaon. Listen in to what he had to say.